Made some money on the Qs, lost some money on the Qs. So I got long in pre-market, made good money on that. And then I tried a short later and took a stop on the short. So I made a couple of R in one direction, lost an R in the other. And then I tried along on Nvidia. I didn't have the conviction to hold it, although I was right. Hey everybody, how's it going, Bear Bull Traders? Hey everybody out there in YouTube, Thor Young, moderator, along here with our Prophet of Profit, Brian Peasant, here to go over our trades with you today. We had a really interesting day in the trading. We had our numbers come out. CPI, right? Brian came out. That really shook things up a little bit. So we kind of did a little pre-market trading because the volume was so good. I got it on the Qs a little bit in pre-market. I'll show you guys that. Made some money on the Qs, lost some money on the Qs. So I got long in pre-market, made good money on that. And then I tried a short later and took a stop on the short. So I made a couple of R in one direction, lost an R in the other. And then I tried along on Nvidia. I didn't have the conviction to hold it, although I was right. It ended up breaking out nicely for me. Missed that one out at break even. And then the big trade, and then Twitter, which Brian has some good trades on Twitter. I took a stop on Twitter and then got a long on it for some profit and then shorted back this way. Brian had a really nice long out the gate on it, and he'll talk about that in a second. And then my big trade that really took it off, that helped me out, and thank goodness for Pivot Bot. For those of you who aren't familiar, we have an alert bot. It's called Pivot Alerts Bot, and it basically alerts out when stocks are in certain extensions near pivots. That really helps me out. It called Rivian out, and I got a beautiful short on Rivian at R4, and that made my day back the other direction. So all in all, looking pretty solid today. Really nice day overall. How about you, Brian? I know you got some Twitter today, and then what was the other one? Delta, I think.
Yeah, Twitter just it was basically looking. I really liked it because obviously it was almost one of the very few things that were actually green on my screen in terms of securities. So yeah, I liked it because it looked strong, and it demonstrated some strength going into the open as well. So that those last couple pre-market bars showed some strength. So as soon as we got into the it was basically a fallen angel trade, so pulled back a little bit when we opened up, and then just took off. So jumped into that. Took a few partials. It did a bit of a pullback to the VWAP at one point, but I'm learning that in this market, when you get these pullbacks after this first initial surge, usually it's just temporary and it just continues higher. So got a nice move on that. I didn't get as much as I could have, but I think the last bit I took out was around 35.70, 35.73, 72. And yeah, DAL was opposite. It was a rising devil trade. So this is my trade where I stocks gapping down on bad news. DAL came out with earnings this morning. I guess they didn't impress investors, so had a bit of a drop at the open. I shorted it, and I got stopped out because it popped up, and then I reshorted it when it hit the VWAP, which is truly the rising devil trade. So I just stopped out for a loss, and then reshorted it at the VWAP, and then got a nice drop on it. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, of the momentum trades at the open, I have always resonated the most with the falling angel and the rising devil concept, because you guys got to think, like, on something like Delta here, we've been selling off the whole pre-market. We're going to have short covering at the open, as people from the prior session take profit. Things are going to happen. So you get this really hard squeeze, right at the open, right when you come in, big move up right into VWAP, and then Brian will get short right up here in this upper extension under the average price, and that works out so well on beating down stocks like this, playing that squeeze, and then they continue in their eventual direction. you just get a really nice entry on the squeeze. So if you're looking at a pretty solid momentum strategy to take advantage of that open imbalance, if you will, I feel like the Falling Angel and the Rising Devil are by far the best ways to do that.
Yeah. No, and you know, Andrew always likes these long trades. He always looks for long trades. I really like short trades, but both can work. And yeah, so two really good setups, two examples of you know, the sort of the opposite trades, the Rising Devil and Fallen Angel. The
Absolutely.
is breaking out here. So anyway, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you
All
for
right.
that. I mean, I really an education in the Falling Angel and the Rising Devil strategies today, which is always awesome. I mean, you guys saw how effective it was this morning for Brian. I hope everyone enjoyed the recap today. If you did, please take a moment, thumbs up, like, subscribe. You know how it works. Hook us up, throw some comments, all that good stuff. And we'll keep more coming for the rest of the week. We have Andrew is out living his life, you know, being the man. Check his social media for pictures. That's at Bearable Traders. And you can see what he's been up to. Some really cool stuff out there. So hope everyone had a great trading day. Hope you enjoy this recap. And as always, keep it green. Brian, pleasure trading with you as always, brother.
Have a good, yes, for sure. Have a good one, everybody. And yeah.